I'm Kate. I use she, her pronouns. This project is called Guilt Mountain. It's either me alone or oftentimes a band behind me. So I'm going to try to adapt the songs to all just work alone. And I think I'll kind of tell you about some of the songs before I play them so you have some context on, I guess, songwriting or all the different weird things you can write songs about. Yeah, this first song is actually the first song I ever wrote on my own. And it's funny because I think it's my favorite and it's very simple. And I always play it first when I play shows. And I don't know, it just feels familiar. There's something about that first song you write by yourself that maybe just feels cozy and sticks with you. Um, yeah, so here we go. In the darker side of the parking lot, we didn't split our skulls wide open and we barely even talked. But I promised you some gall and you promised me a year, and my nerves are 10 feet taller in the car. And in the driver's side of the Pontiac, I piled up your things and I spit 'em out the back. And it's a shame to talk it down with all the calls stomached so well. And we sleep around each other's calm and brace for the alarm bell. And it's a shame the way it works when I can't figure out who's first. And there's eggshells all over my room, and I just want to tell you to go. And it's a shame to talk it down with all the calls stomached so well. And we sleep around each other's calm and brace for the alarm bell. And it's a shame the way it works when I can't figure out who's first. And there's eggshells all over my room, and I just want to tell you to go. Okay, that was song one. This next one is about being a chronically ill person. I have MS, and also my whole life, my mother has been also very ill with various things. So it's kind of me trying to square those two things together as being someone who is um, often needing care and has been giving care my whole life, and like trying to figure that out, and all the like complications that come up when you think about that stuff. I don't know. Cool. I use the words she's living loosely if I ever dare use them at all. And it's a couple laundry lists of things to clutter up your ears, and then you can't keep awake, you can't keep up. And it's been a little while since I've been home. I've been doing lots of things that you can't know, and they say it's getting better long as it's not getting worse. So I'll bury myself in duller things, and I'll call you when I can. And I'll carry my head around this space, give it the runaround. So when Sarah asks, I shut down, shut down, shut down. When Sarah asks, I shut down, shut down when Sarah asks I shut down, shut down when Sarah asks I shut down, shut down, shut down. Ooh. Oh. So we both get shots, but two in your eyes, just one in my thigh each week gone by. And the source of it all is a messed up vessel, holes in my brain, see no one safe, and I fall asleep real easy, the same as you. But I've learned to get up, and flowers are all I can ever manage. Let's pretend they matter this once. Okay. Let's see here. So this next song is Total 180 Departure. This was like an early song I wrote, and it was inspired by this old house I used to live in. Had in winter, like the ice from the roof kind of migrated off very slowly and like turned into this weird, like gnarly, like curved wave just hanging off the side of the house. And I was obsessed with it and just waiting for when it was gonna like fall. So that was like the catalyst of a song. So a song can come from absolutely anything, and then it finds itself, it finds a way, and it kind of like, and then other things kind of piled in there and other feelings from other places. So it's not a song that's like 100% about like, hey, this ice on my roof, but a song that kind of started there, and then you can kind of pull other things in, and it kind of is just like, to me, it's like a little capsule of that specific time. And it's a really short one. A lot of my songs are pretty short, so yeah. And there's a couple waves that crashed against the door of my home that's also yours, and I keep north to stow it all away. Hey, and there's a couple times we stood and stared it down, just thinking it might fall to the ground, but that's not how things work out these days. And all I wanna do today is touch soft things, and I'd hang out with you if you weren't so boring. And it's winter forever, and I'll send it the best of the rest of the year in the ice wave. I'm let down again, even as I say that dude doesn't feel a whole lot of ways. Okay. This is a funny little sitch here. Okay, so for the next song, this is just another one I kind of wrote as, I mean, you start jamming on, as all y'all know at this point, you kind of just start jamming on a little part and it can turn into a song. And that's all you need. You don't need an opus. You don't need a bridge. You don't need like an intro, a solo, a chorus repeat. Songs are absolutely anything you want them to be. And there's so much power in bringing them to life and making them happen and playing them and sharing them. So this song is one that I use my loop pedal for. Loop pedals are sick, amazing things that maybe you'll get into someday, and they kind of help you loop what you're doing and add to it and layer it, and you can build a whole world on your own. And this is just like a small example of what you can build. But yeah, this song is about when you have someone you miss, and you have all these things stored up in your brain for when you finally see them, because you want to share everything because you haven't seen them in so long. but like sometimes that moment comes and you just can't remember anything and you're just so happy to see them that you're kind of like awash in that. There are things I'd like to say to you, but now I know I can't remember things I need to say to you to wash away the now and never, and I lace up my ties to you, get caught, laid down, and sink on through to what gives out, to what's at risk, to who I keep up with, 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 to who. Loops are funny because they go on forever, and you have to stop them. And that's power. That's raw power, and it's very fun. So this song, I guess it's a love song, but in retrospect, it feels very sad, and that's sometimes the double-edged sword of a love song. Is maybe after things have passed, it kind of gets a little sour. The risk of being vulnerable and writing about important things is then they live without you and they go into the world, and sometimes they bring feelings to other people. Sometimes it feels bad to play it. Sometimes you can't play it for a year and they have to come back to it. Songs are just like little organisms. Yeah. And I am amber stone, and you are a wire. And you go down, go down, go down, go down, and we're all so tired. There are things to do that we can't do yet. There are things ahead, can I scream, she said. And it makes a person wonder what useful is, when all I want to do is drag you down here and stack it up against my whitewashed walls. I can sleep through anything at all. And over everything sits still, and I'll make the room quiet, I swear I will. And I can spine it all away. I've got some good insulation, and you fall asleep on the car ride home. I was gonna bring, I guess I could still grab her. I was gonna bring Bun Bun in here. She's my prized best friend, Stuffy, forever. In one of those past songs, there was an Easter egg. There's like a line about how all I want to do today is just touch soft things, and it's like just wanting to like hang out in bed with your like stuffed animals. Okay, next song. This is a song about being in a relationship and learning it doesn't serve you and deciding to go. Been keeping my appointments, I've been diving deep. And when I close my eyes, I put myself underneath. I've been stretching out, and I've been confused. And when I close my eyes, I put myself back next to you. And you run to meet me from the other side of town, and it's not far, but far enough to break a sweat, to turn you red. And I'm channeling most anything. I'm pouring myself out everywhere, I just don't care. And I bend myself in thirds and thirds again, wondering if there's any real space left. I tear my hands red, get delinquent, I'm so unkind. I've done enough, put me to bed, my cells are wrong, get rid of them. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how this happened. It's a short walk down any time that you'd like, but I bet that you can't come over tonight. It's a short walk down any time that you'd like, but I bet that you can't come over tonight. It's a short walk down any time that you'd like, but I bet that you can't come over tonight. It's a short walk down any time that you'd like, but I bet that you can't come over tonight. Let's do another capo song. This one's about my best friend who's a Canadian, who we miss each other all the time because we're too far away from each other. And it's called Separation Anxiety because that's how it feels. Yeah, and the border's been closed for a long time, so this feels especially resonant. I haven't seen her in 2 years. Yeah, so here it is. You're one plane in and I'm gone to dogs. And I don't even try to wait it out. Learn to get by on latent fumes at best. Learn to play the drums even less and less. Forget what I'd even do if it ever felt less impossible. And I can't call you now because you're an offshoot and I sleep it off beside you and I wait for the pounding to stop. And I rack my brain every time. Can't seem to keep it all down, down, down with thick city coils and shrunken cheeks in the red for a room with the view, at least for now. For now. For now. For now and now and now. Can't call it love if you track the mud in 4 beds, 5 beds, 6 beds, 7 would give up along for a kinder map to fall at my feet in a few seconds flat.